Hey traders, do you know what is the most important thing that you should focus on when trading? Is it trying to find the best trading opportunities, check for breaking news, or make the most profit, or something else? Now in this video, I will tell you exactly what your number one focus should be when trading. My name is Mike Sir, and you are watching FBS Analytics. Let's roll. Most traders focus on how much money that they want to make in the financial markets, but what successful traders realize is that they can't predict how much that they can make. They choose to focus on protecting their capital and what they can potentially lose when a trade of theirs doesn't go in their direction. Now what I'm referring to is risk management. Specifically, minimizing risk should be your number one focus when trading. Once you are in a trade, your focus should be do not lose money rather than how much you can make. Now, as I said, the biggest reason is we can control how much we can potentially lose. So let's say you don't want to lose more than $100. So once the asset that you bought goes down $100, then you sell. But let's say you want to make $100 on an asset that you bought. Can you guarantee that the price will go up $100? What if the price doesn't go up and actually goes down? Now you see my point that you can't control how much money that you can make. Now that your focus is on minimizing risk, a question that I get asked often is, how much capital should I trade with? Well, since there's no guarantee that you as a trader can make money, then you should only trade with risk capital. Now, risk capital is money that you can afford to lose and that won't affect your lifestyle. Now, if you trade with capital that you can't afford to lose because you have to pay rent or buy groceries, then you would trade scared and therefore you will not make logical trading decisions. Another important point is you want to make sure that you preserve your risk capital. And the simple reason is, let's say that if you lost 50% of your risk capital, then in order for you to get back to break even, you need to make 100% return, which is not easy. Okay, now that you are trading with only risk capital, the next thing that you want to determine is how much you should risk per trade. Well, you're not going to go all in on your first trade, as many newbie traders wipe out their accounts before they have a chance to make many trades. So it's important to determine what percentage of your risk capital should I risk per trade. Now, there's no right or wrong answer as it depends on your risk tolerance. Now, a general guideline that many traders follow is 1% for conservative traders, 4% for aggressive traders, but on average, 2% risk per trade is quite common. However, sometimes it's not as simple as there are various risk parameters that you should consider, as well as situations where you could take on more risk. Now, the first one is trade setup. Each trade that you make should be graded according to how confident you feel about the trade. For your best trade setups, which we call A+ setups, you may be more comfortable risking more than, let's just say, a B setup where it might not be your ideal setup, but you would still put on that trade. The second one is to protect your capital. If you're on a losing streak and you are in the red, meaning that your capital is rapidly declining, then you should risk less per trade. But if you're on a winning streak and have profits to risk, you can choose to risk more and allow you to make more profits. The third one is volatility. You should also consider the volatility of the market or the asset that you are trading in and adjust your risk parameters accordingly. So for example, if the asset that you're trading moves up and down like a yo-yo, then you should consider reducing the size of your trades so you can manage your risk better. Lastly is news or events. You should keep an eye on market conditions and be aware when key economic data and news are announced. Either reduce the size that you're trading or don't hold any positions prior to the news announcements. Now, by focusing on minimizing risk, trading with only risk capital, and keeping these risk parameters in mind, you can manage the risk and increase your chances of success in the financial markets. Let us know in the comments what you think of these risk management strategies. Thank you for watching this video. Learn how to trade and improve your skills with FBS, and make sure you subscribe to our Telegram channel. I'll see you all in the next video.